All right, welcome to start of week 29, December 22nd, 2023 to December 28th, 2023. And my update is I did nothing on that Etsy shop at all. It's Christmas time though, and the entrepreneur struggle is real during the holidays because you got people coming over, you got dinners, you got a lot of football to watch, you got things that people are at home, kids and family members, which is fine. But it is a struggle because you always feel like you should be sitting here doing work, and then when you don't, you feel really bad about it. So that's why my update is a little bit late too, because it is Saturday, and I was supposed to do this update yesterday. But I figured, you know what, I didn't do much, and even not doing anything, I still made money on the shop. But I feel like I could be making more. So let's go look at the stats real quick. So we'll go back to the 22nd to the 28th, and yeah, huge, right? So I had measly 387 visits, 8 orders, 2.1% conversion rate, $11.42, which is a joke. That is peanuts. The bulk, well, it's split about 50-50. I'm still not 100% sure on what this direct and other traffic is because I just don't get it. Is that coming from offsite ads? Is that coming from somewhere else? I got a click from an Etsy ad, but I wasn't running Etsy ads, so go figure that one. And then Etsy search is nice because I'm getting a lot in there. I feel like, and I should check my shop too, because I almost feel like my sale expired and then I forgot to redo all the 24-hour sales. But that's what you get for not really doing much during the holiday break. I can see the dip, and I think I know exactly what happened. So what I'm going to do is go back through and put those 24-hour sales back on because I think right here was the last one, and then I think the sale went away, so they're at full price. I'm not sure though. Anyway, marketing side, just to show you, I did not run any Etsy ads for the past week, or for that week anyway. So 22nd, 28th, apply, nothing. Didn't run a single thing. I'm not sure what my budget is at now. Oh, now they've upped it to 200. So again, I have no clue. Like when you don't run ads, they increase your budget. When you run ads and you want to increase your budget, they won't let you increase your budget. So I don't get it. I don't understand Etsy's whole ad thing and their budget thing. It makes no sense at all. That has been as high as 500 a day, and I've run it at 500 a day, and it's spent like 10% of that tops per day. And I was like coming into the new year, I will be putting more effort into the shop again. I'm just kind of taking a break because it's the holidays. But I'm going to go back to running the maximum budget and see if they will increase that, the allowed budget on me again. So anyway, not running any ads at all. And let's go to the all-time stats. And you'll see that, so 21,000 visits, 1,529 orders, 7.1% conversion rate. So apparently, and I know why, because I forgot that 24-hour sale the past week. So my rate dropped like 5% because I didn't have that 24-hour sale running. That's crazy, but it's good to know because now you know the value of it. So overall, $2,477.15. In general, complete disappointment with this. I also went to I frequent a bunch of groups online, which is a bad idea if you work online. Don't bother in any of those groups because it's a lot of negativity, a lot of people posting, and it just drags you down and sucks you down rabbit holes of putting you in a horrible frame mindset. So I took my stats and I posted that into the group, and I said like, this is really bad. I'm doing everything right. There's nothing wrong with my product. There's nothing wrong with my SEO. There's nothing wrong with any of the methods I'm using. I do have like 99% 5-star reviews. I'm a star seller, all that crap, right? And so I posted that, and I had a couple of people that are like, "Oh my god, I would kill for those stats," and it got me thinking. Like the bulk of the response was even one super nasty lady, which Etsy sellers in groups tend to be super nasty ladies. They said that. So my question what do Etsy sellers consider good? Like, it seems to me like if they make $50 a month, they're happy. And I'm like, I am beyond disappointed. And I'm not trying to sound uppity or anything, but knowing what I know and making what I've made with print on demand and other methods off of Etsy, it seems that the expectation for dollars is probably 5 to 10% of anywhere else on any other platform. So if you're making like $50 a month and getting like a sale a day or a couple sales a day and you're happy with that, what? Like, what is happening? That's not good at all. If I, like, last week I made $11.42 on the shop, that's a failure. Like, that's not good. So anyway, I posted my stats and I said that, like, I'm disappointed. Anybody else, are their sales down? Blah, blah, blah. I said, like, the shop's been up for like 6 months at this point. And yeah, I've got like 1,500 orders, but they're for like digital products, so they're super cheap. And I was getting ripped to shreds by Etsy sellers who are saying like I was a dick for posting that and how dare you, like people would kill for that many sales and you consider, who do you think you are, and all this. I was like, whoa, like the whole I think the Etsy seller universe is just bizarre to me. It was never like that in the past, I think. So then I thought, well, why are people being so nasty? Like, what's up with that? But it goes back to, what is everybody making? Like, how are they doing? All these newer shops, they're tanking. They're not doing well at all. And you know, with Etsy laying people off and the CEO saying like we're not getting our sellers the sales they need. Yeah, so things are down. So my question is, what do you consider good? Like, what's a good month? What's a good day? What's a good solid amount of sales for you? So for me, I'm like, I have the goal, right, of 100,000 revenue on the shop. So if I break that down, divide by 12, I got to be doing $8,333.33 per month. Divide that by like 30 days. So 277.78 per day for me. Okay, so I'm going to put that right here. So I'll say this, 100,000 a year, and then 833.33 per month, or 277.78 per day. Anything below that, I'm not happy. So in reading through all the stuff that I've read through and talking to all the sellers that I've talked to in like my programs, in my course and everything else, I'm like, it seems that their number is maybe like, is it $1,000 a year and they're happy? Like, what is it? I don't get it. There's also a great divide between handmade sellers and print-on-demand sellers and digital sellers on Etsy. And the handmade sellers are some of the, like, there are some good ones, but there are exceptions. I've found overall in these Facebook groups, the handmade sellers are the nastiest people ever. Like, if you post asking for anything, they'll be like, oh, are you doing print on demand? Are you doing digital? And that there's even a group of handmade sellers that spend their whole day reporting listings on Etsy. That's how bitter and angry these people are. Like, they do not want people like me, like a digital seller. They don't want us on their platform. They don't want print on demand sellers on their platform. So they go and they report any print on demand products as handmade so that Etsy will take them down or like cause trouble with their shops. And it's like, wow, like the mindset, I don't understand the mindset. I don't get it. It seems like people are very, very happy with minimal results. And I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I'm just trying to be realistic and say that after it took me like 6 months of doing it to figure out that what I've accomplished on my shop, there's very few that could do that. But for me, that's crap. But for others, they're like, that's amazing. And I'm thinking like, holy cow, I can't wrap my head around this whole thing. So I'm still going to keep going. The new year brings new, after the holidays, we're in the lull right now between Christmas and New Year's. There's not much happening online. Boxing Day happened, the Boxing Day sales, and everybody saved up, spent all their money there. Everybody's wiped out from Christmas, so sales do naturally decline right now during this period. And I've been in this period like multiple years, like over the past 16 years, so I know what happens. They do come back, and the next big one to come up is like New Year's. So you got to think like we should have already planned this, but how would you monetize that as a digital seller, right, for New Year's? Or a print-on-demand seller. I don't do handmade, so you can leave nasty comments if you want. I don't care. But on the like after that, what's next? And it's like Valentine's Day, and even then, for Valentine's Day on Etsy, what we all used to do in like my universe is we'd list message cards on Etsy and we'd sell those. Well, now Etsy has said they don't like those anymore, so they will actually remove those listings of message cards because people who listed those message cards, which is like a gift box, a message card, and a piece of jewelry, people who were listing them were listing them as handmade apparently, and Etsy doesn't like that. So if it's not handmade, you can't say it's handmade. And people were saying it's handmade, and that got everybody into a lot of trouble. So that has been wiped out on Etsy. There are a lot of other products that you can still do, but yeah, things change. I guess the only constant really is change, but I think mindset and expectations and just knowing that everybody's in a different position and everybody considers different numbers to be success, and yeah, it's just weird. I think Etsy overall is a weird universe. The sellers are a lot of them are a little bit out there, and I mean I'm a little bit out there too, so I fit right in. But yeah, I haven't really seen a community like that where people just, I don't know, I think they're just angry about their own lack of success. So they try and lash out at other people. But whatever, it happens. We've all had bad days. So that's my update. Next week, I do plan on doing like a couple listings, maybe turning the ads back on for the big one and seeing if we can get the sales rolling again. But right now, I mean, it's just time to take a break and chill out and relax and enjoy the holidays. And then after that, get right back to it. So let me know. Just answer this question. What do you consider good? What, daily, yearly, monthly, daily? Like, what's good? Let me know because I'm interested to see what everybody thinks. All right, we'll see you next week.